Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. Who is responsible for allowing passengers to disembark the Ruby Princess cruise ship, many of whom are now presenting with coronavirus symptoms? Why isn't Australia taking the temperature of all international passengers on arrival at our airports and ships terminals still today?
The Prime Minister has the call.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Upon arrival in Sydney on the 19th of March and following Immigration and Customs clearance, the vessel was placed under the control of the New South Wales authorities, including New South Wales Health and the New South Wales Port Authority, who lead the human quarantine process. Australian government quarantine and self-isolation requirements were communicated through announcements and fact sheets, and declaration cards were required for all crew and passengers. I would remind all passengers from the Ruby Princess that they need to self-isolate for 14 days, like all travellers arriving from overseas. And I note that New South Wales Health has stated that it undertook a full assessment of the Ruby Princess and allowed the passengers to disembark. The Chief Health Officer of New South Wales said this was considered a low risk given that it is transported between Sydney and New Zealand. I'd also note that yesterday the Australian Defence Force was provided assistance to the New South Wales Health Department to provide contact tracing support with a team to undertake contact tracing activities, including relating to passengers from this vessel. In relation to the broader measures of screening at airports, the screening arrangements that have been put in place have targeted high-risk countries, and that has been done on the advice of the AHPPC.